We just landed Roxas City, Capiz, my home sweet home, my hometown. It's nice to be back here in my hometown. We are actually listening to an original Capizeño rhythm, welcome songs here in Roxas City, Capiz.
Dito, gusto mo kung kaya. Yan, ano?
Ano do?
Luset mo yan.
Woo! Pinky! Bombot! Dito makadto.
Ay, ma-check in kita. Nasa no, BRNB.
Sa BRNB? Buwag nito Pinky. Ayaw magtulog dito There you go.
Laid back magyapon.
Ano video kasi ang music ko mo mangyapon.
Pero may SM na rin ha?
Wala pa.
Wala pa.
Diyos ko doon mga bata to sa likod din Malaysia ni SM.
Oo.
Nagtawa nga na senior citizen na kami. Pero magkakaroon na din ako sa buhay. Kikalain ko sa kanta. So mong yan, kasi natin.
80s, 90s na yan. Pero ako masasalakyan ko.
Ay,
80s
dapat na
din,
music video
90s.
ko dito sa baybay. Ano tayo? Hi! Good morning! May kagabalos ako. Gina-text ka.
Sino?
Tagiyasan ng balay nga na ako.
Amo na ni ang Ross Boulevard?
Yeah. Pero mabalik kita karon. Arnaldo Boulevard.
Doon naggamay man.
Together with me is my former neighbors and childhood friends, Rosette and Pinky. I will be staying here in Roxas City for just a short period of 3 days. The original plan is supposed to be together with my younger son, Rafael, but unfortunate incident happened in Manila before going to Cebu and here in Roxas City that my son canceled his travel with me in Cebu and here in Roxas City. This vacation was planned a year ago, and even the itinerary and tour as well as meeting up with families and friends has been set up and arranged. Unexpected things happened that our vacation has been ruined, but the show must go on and I have to continue my journey to Roxas City. My visit here in Roxas City is to show my son Rafael where I grew up and where all my struggles in life began, and to show and tell him my story so he will learn from it and not to repeat my mistakes betraying my mother, his grandma. Unfortunately, things happened. He just repeat what I did in the past. I was very, very sad and was thinking not to pursue my vacation. Anyway, moving along, this is the Roxas City, Capiz. Officially, the City of Roxas is a third-class city and capital of the province of Capiz, Philippines. According to the 2015 census, it has a population of 167,000 people, originally known as the Municipality of Capiz, from which the province derives its name. The area became a chartered city on May 12, 1951, and was renamed in honor of the native Manuel Acuña Roxas, the fourth president of the Philippines and the first of the independent post-American Third Philippine Republic. After Iloilo City, it is the second center of education, trade, economic activities, and logistics on the islands of Panay. The abundance of marine life makes Roxas City the seafood capital of the Philippines. It has received Cleanest and Greenest Component City in Western Visayas Award in the Gawad Pangulo sa Kapaligiran, Cleanliness and Environmental contest. The Department of Health awarded the city with a Red Orchid Award for being 100% tobacco-free. It has also gained the Department of Interior and Local Government Seal of Good Housekeeping and won the best police station in the region by the Philippine National Police. The city of Roxas is politically subdivided into 47 barangays, of which 31 are urban and 16 are rural. It is classified as a second-class component city belonging to the first legislative district of province of Capiz, along with the municipality of Maayon, Panay, Panitan, Pilar, Fontevedra, and President Roxas. In 1569, Captain Diego de Artieda, who was sent by Miguel Lopez de Legazpi from Cebu, landed on the shores of the town of Panay and proclaimed it as the area's capital. Later, the capital was moved to its present site upon realizing that the town of Capiz was nearer to the sea and possessed better ground for docking facilities. The Spaniards saw the long coastal cover and envisioned a trading and shipping center. Ports were subsequently built in Libas and Colasi. The Panay River divided the original settlement in two and had tributaries from the mountains that flowed through communities that sprang up along its shores. The river irrigated and fertilized the land, and during high tide, it provided water to fish ponds that exist to this day. We are now driving through the Roxas Avenue. Roxas Avenue is actually one of the busiest street here in Roxas City, and it's also like an old town or an old city place where the old stores are situated at. Alright, so we are turning left right now to the famous Fuentes Drive. Here in Fuentes Drive, I remember I used to walk here going to my school in Colegio de la Purísima Concepcion, and farther ahead is on your right side will be the Capiz Institute of Technology or CIT, and all the way to the end of this Fuentes Drive is the Capiz National High School and the Capiz Provincial Park. And next to it is the Villarreal Stadium.
Oh, ito Hemingway, di ba? Dire-diretso.
Oo nga. My heart is really beating fast as I look around. I can see all the memories. I can see my childhood friends. All these trees on the left side is so small before. I used to play in this park, and the town of Capiz is really small that we can walk everywhere we go. We can walk to the town, we can even walk all the way to the beach. And we are right now approaching Villarreal Stadium. This is where the event is held, or school events or palarong pabansa and all of that sports. It's just like a sports complex that is on the left side, and we used to go there. Me and my childhood friends used to go there to play and run, and we go home dirty. as we go closer to the place where I grow up, that feeling of emotionally sad, remembering my mother and my sister in this place is amazing. It's like everything is coming back. Everything is like rewinding,
Oh my
and I remember everything, every single corner of this place.
Bakante magyapon ng ano. Ari kay Alipunggan.
And here we arrived in Mabolo Street, and this is the street where I exactly grow up. And this time I am going to stay with my childhood friend's house, and I really thank Marizen Bibal for hosting my homecoming and letting me stay in her mansion. Thank you so much, Marizen.
Yo. Ay to. Gamay ka pa sadto? Nakita lang ita sadto ever since? Ha?
Gamay siguro.
Pila na yung mukat, pila ka lang katuig subong?
Ay, Pangulo.
Wala pa siya.
Wala sa anak.
Ay, oo, wala na.
Ano wala na?
Mga tigulang na talimte di poga. Na, ipan ko lang siya ng konti. Ini kay Bombay no? Ni forget mang gyapon.
Wala ko ara sila. Wala ko buwa tapat. Hinahuya ako. Kisang gamay. Nagas-nagas ko lang.
Oo. Okay. Style ano? Style America giliya nga ginhimo siya balay.
Powder room.
Oo. So I'm here right now at Mabolo Street where I grow up. So at the corner of this street, this is where exactly the house, our home sweet home, was located
At
at.
the corner of this street, we have a small white convenience store made of woods and bamboos. My mother painted the whole house in white, and that's her favorite color. The store also served as our house, and beside our house, I remember we have this fruit called datilis or aratilis. They call this bats fruits. But as a kids, we loved to climb and eat the small fruit that looks like a small grapes. There is also ipil-ipil that we found to eat during that time.
A mixture of happiness and sadness. Happiness because I was able to go back after like 2 decades to my home sweet home, and I was able to see the place where I grew up and the place where our house was situated at for the second time in my life. Happiness because I was able to see my childhood friends, some of my families. Sadness because I remember everything. I remember all the struggle of my mother to be able for us to live a normal life like other families. I remember all my mother's hard work just to give us a better life so we can eat good and enough foods, and also for sending me and my sister to a better school. She did all by herself by making sweet potato chips and deep fried garlic salted peanuts, and she will deliver all of this to her clients like nearby theaters and beach resorts. She has a lot of regulars at that time, and if she's still alive until now, maybe she already have established her business.
We are going now to the nearby nearby hill, just right here, that we used to hang out during our childhood times. Yeah, I don't see the stone anymore, it's gone. But the lake is still here. The little lake where Jonathan and I used to jump on the water. This is it. Yeah. So during my time, this is the lake that we usually go jump on the water and swim. Now it's full of dirt and kangkong. How do you call it? The spinach in the Philippines. So the stones is usually from right here. This is the stones, and this is the lake. We swim with the carabao. At least it's still alive, but I think the stone, they take the stone out from here. Yeah, there's a stone over here, supposed to be. It's not here anymore. I think this is the stone. I can't believe it, buhay pa ang lake.
Our town is just a small town that everyone knows each other. I also remember that I would have my breakfast to a neighbor and I will go to a different neighbors to have my lunch or dinner. I was a problem child, and at that time I was only like 12 years old. I would stay away the whole day in neighbors' house and friends just to get away and not even bothered helping my mother's in-house chores. My mother died in 1986. I was only 16 years old at that time. I was already gone and not live with my mother and my sister. I was away during her death and no one even cared from my family finding where I'm at or inform me of my mother's death. I was not there during my mother's months of being sick. After they buried my mother, relatives finally reached out on my whereabouts and tell me the whole story of my mother's struggles and pain before she finally died. My mother died in a complication from a typhoid fever that goes up to her brain, causing her to be paralyzed and not able to eat or move. Her jaws and muscles are all locked up.
This time we're gonna go to Auntie Nining, my Lola Villarreal that time. That every time I have a fight with my mother, I used to go here and hide, and then all those barangay tanods is looking for me, and then Lola Villarreal is kind of hiding me inside her house. This is it, right? So this is the house over there. I remember that. I remember this one. Hi, is Auntie Nining is there? Ah, she's gone. Oh, okay.
The neighbor abi dati ni.
Yes. I used to hide underground. There's like an underground over there under the house. Yeah, Lola Villarreal used to hide me there. Lola. Okay. So right here, this is Carla Hugo's house. There you go. Is Carla still here? Here we go. I am in Chico Street right now. So I'm gonna show you where the house is actually at. So this is the house. I used to live there. And this is Guevara's house. And then, oh my God, it's still vacant. The lot is still vacant on this side. So this is Guevara. The house is still the same. That's their house. And this one is still vacant. Nothing. No one is living in here. But before, there's someone actually used to reside there. And this is also vacant at that time. And then I guess this is Hamandre's house. Yeah, this is Hamandre's house. I still remember that. My mom used to stand and have her picture taking over there. And let me see. I think this is the Yuchinta's house. Can't remember. Hello. And this is, I think this is Yuchinta's house, yeah? No, Yuchinta's house? Yeah, this is Yuchinta's house now. So it's kind of new now. And Bayot. Oh, this is Lindsay's house. It's still the same. Dang, it's all the same. So it's Bayot's house. And this is Alain's Villarreal's house. And I guess this is the house of my friend Alain Villarreal. Yeah, is he there? My childhood friend. We used to hang out over here under the house.
Yeah,
How are you? Oh my god. Crazy. Yeah. I already speak to Lindsay. So you're coming on Friday? Hey, what's up, man? May kano gali niyo. Lintian. How are you? Wala hagi-hagi. This is Lindsay.
Hi.
Isa sa mga kababata ko. Yeah, this is Alain. Yeah, the three of us used to hang out together. We did a lot of crazy things at that time. So there you go, Alain and Lindsay and me.
Ay nako. Amon street oh. Sadto duta lang ne. So may simento na gapit chawal ga lagsanay kami di sadto oh.
Wala na tatangkungan nga.
Wala na tangkungan. Hi. So this is Mabolo Street all the way down there. And there at the corner of this street right over there right behind me is where our house is located at before.
Here we go. We are here now in iPrep. It's one of my childhood friend Ludi Julian's school. Here we go. Ano na? Kumusta? Kumusta po? This is Ludi Julian's mother. There we go. Go.
Wow. Ano naman, para boss naman na tayo ng
So, may aral na siya.
After a quick visit to my friend's school, we decided to drove to Bye Beach for a brunch. And as we drove down to the beach, and as we passed by the Arnaldo Boulevard, I noticed the progress of the town. There is more business establishment and malls along the way. 3 decades ago, this area are all open. Rice fields and swamps is in here. Roxas City is known as capital seafoods of the Philippines. Here in Bye Beach Resort, you'll see a lot of restaurants lined up along the beach. All of these restaurants offers fresh seafoods. They are displayed and lined up. You picked what you want and they cook it for you. There's a lot of fresh fish to choose. Some of them are already marinated and ready to grill.
So lunch na ini. Lunch na ba o breakfast? Lunch na ba tayo o breakfast? Hi. Matagal ka na, dugay ka na sa Marks? Sa Marks? Marks pa lang? Ilang taon ka na? How old are you now? Yeah. 57. So that time you're still young when my mother was still alive. Susan. She's delivering kamote chips and mani. Long hair, ano siya, maputi. Nanay ko, nag-deliver siya sa Marks ng Cartojano, Susan Cartojano. Kamote chips and mani. Nag-deliver siya sa Marks. Oh, tandaan niya si Nay, pinakita akong picture. Here's the Bye Bye Beach Resort.
You can open the gate. Lakad-lakad to tayo, no?
It's fine.
So we are here right now in Bye Bye Beach in Roxas City, Capiz, and this is the capital seafoods of the Philippines. And if you want to go here, you can actually customize whatever you want to eat fresh from the sea. As you can see, we're gonna eat just right next to the seaside over there. So they have this fresh shrimp, the scallops right there as well. So you can order that and they will cook it for you. Customize whatever you liked, they will do it for you. So this is fresh from the sea right here. How do you call this one? Ano to? What is this? Oh, the flying pantat. Oh, the flying pampano. This one is a flying pampano. This one is scallop. How did you cook this? Just bake? Bake. So they bake those ones.
Ari sa this X-ray, no? O, dali sa piyak.
Amo ni siya. This is Ellery, one of my childhood friends as well here in Roxas. Ellery.
From the States. Kiss ka mo.
Beso. Musta na?
Kamusta man?
Aray, mayo man. Tanaw, naka-scrub suit pa oh.
Kaya ikaw karon ng tama, no?
Oo,
After.
oo.
Think ko din makadto.
Mapabolo, ang kadtuan ko akon nga isa ka nga tiyaan nga maluto man.
Sa kay Talumar hindi.
Hindi sa side kasang si Tita Liomar sa side na ni nanay ko.
Hindi mo patalbog sa lipstick ko aga pa.
Tapos si ano sa side ni isang tatay ko mga Cartojano bla.
Tapos makadto kami sa kay Erwin.
Sige lang karon lang po ah.
Kay Erwin mong baes.
Ha? Kay man naman labay lang kamo to karon.
Hindi ka pa dapat
Si Ellery mangyapon, wala gilang bago itsura. Ikaw gid gyapon, wala gilang bago. Okay. Ang classmate ko diri sa Alain Villarreal. Tibalon. Tapos ang babaw bukid nga na, amo na ang amo nursery danay. Nursery na mo na. Oo, may kahoy, amo na ang nursery namon. Tira, bukid ng kinder. Kung saan na makakuha ako sa ano. Amo na ang sabi. Ang basis sa tambi.
Katambi ba o atubang? Ano hambal niya?
I don't know. Basta bago ito yata. Ito yung kulay ano. Ayan siya oh. Nasa lagbas. Ayan siya. Ante!
Hello!
Hello, musta?
Mabaho si Auntie.
Amo ni akon mga childhood friends. Saka ano. Hello. So, okay.
Okay, oo. Wala na.
So okay na tayo dito sa
Okay na, oo.
classic kare-kare, pinaputok na bangos, and pusit pinakol, rice and pancit sutanghon. Tapos and the rest we're gonna order it to crispy pata, pizza junction or liempo idol. Okay?
Ilang lento at saka ano mo,
Mm-hmm.
sa idol.
Here we go. This is the Robinson's Place here in Roxas City, Capiz. It's one of the biggest mall so far here in Roxas City.
Capiz. Actually wala sa house namin, wala sa lahat sa street wala. Wala. Kasi kilala na kami. Ang Mabolo Street oh, pero wala. Wala. Ilagyan ko lang yung 5 minutes kasi ayaw ako pa ayaw parang stress siya.
Welcome to Roxas City, Capiz, the Philippines. And this is the Church of Panay or Bamban.
The Santa Monica Parish Church, also called Panay Church or Iglesia Parroquial de Santa Monica, is a historic church in Panay near Roxas City in the province of Capiz on Panay Island in the Western Visayas region of the Philippines. It was built in 1884 on the site of earlier church built in 1774 by Miguel Morguia, which was gravely damaged by the typhoon of 17th January 1875. The church is built of coral blocks and it's approximately 70 meters long, 25 meters in width, and 18 meters in height. The walls are about 3 meters thick. The church has an unusually large bell, the largest in the country and in the Asia. This was cast by Juan Riena in about 1884 using sacks of coins given by the people of the town. It weighs more than 10 tons. In 1997, the church was declared a National Historical Landmark by the National Historical Commission of the Philippines. We are going up now to the bell tower, and on the way up you can actually smell the birds poop and bats chirping around you. It's a bit creepy and eerie inside.
Yeah, all the way up. I can hear bats. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Right behind me is the biggest bell here in Asia. And I'm here right now in the Church of Panay here in Roxas City, Capiz. It's like I did like maybe 50 to 60 steps before you can go up here to the famous bell here in the Church of Panay. agyan na gali natin. Ni Pinky ni magupa pang simento lang
The Sacred Heart of Jesus Shrine, commonly called the shrines by the locals. The 102-foot or 31-meter Sacred Heart of Jesus Shrine is mounted on a 30-foot or 9 meters pedestal on top of a 366-foot hill or 112 meters in Pueblo de Panay Township. Is the tallest statue of Jesus in the Philippines and the 4th tallest in the world.
Okay, I am still in Roxas City, Capiz, and I am here right now in Pueblo de Panay, where is the Sacred Heart of Jesus is situated at. And this is the story of this place.
Construction of the image began in the last quarter of 2011 and was completed on January 5, 2015. His Excellency Archbishop Jose Advincola blessed the image on June 12, 2015 during the Feast of the Sacred Heart of Jesus with co-celebrants Parish priest Reverend Father Eugenio Caldeo and guest priest. The shrine is a symbol of PDPI's gratitude to Jesus Christ for the blessings and guidance that He provided in putting together as one piece this Pueblo de Panay Township. Presently, the shrine serves as a center of healing under the supervision of the Catholic Church. Healing sessions and holy masses are held regularly at the shrine.
Together with me right now is my childhood friends Rosette as well as Erwin. Erwin Bumbais is one of my co-altar boys in Mount Carmel Parish, Roxas City, Capiz. During that time when we were like younger, like maybe around 12 years old, we used to be an altar boys in Mount Carmel Church. Erwin Bumbais, or Father Erwin, is now a priest, so it is so nice to meet him again. And as you can see, it's actually overlooking fish ponds here, so all the cultured fish is right down there.
In time, the plan at the top of this mountain will be the location of a Catholic church supporting amenities and a garden of peace and prayer. Pueblo de Panay Township is unnaturally scenic before becoming a township. The area was a combination of unused open spaces, hills, and swamps. With PDPI's environmental sustainability advocacy, only 40% of the total area will be buildable. 60% of the township is allocated to parks, lagoons, lakes, and open common spaces. This is a way to ensure real life work balance that every Filipino family aspires for and truly deserves. This makes Pueblo de Panay more than just a township. It is an eco-township where the natural environment from which it rises remains unharmed by progress.
Best place ever. We are here right now in St. Pius Seminary. I remember I took an exam here and I stayed here for one night. right there up here, and then this is the canteen where we eat before during that time. During my time, way.
The Seminary of St. Pius or St. Pius Seminary is a Filipino Roman Catholic secondary school and seminary in Dalawaan Hills, Roxas City, Capiz in the Philippines. Run by the Catholic priest of the Archdiocese of Capiz, the seminary and its surrounding areas comprise some 3 hectares of rocky hills. The late Cardinal Sin was the first rector of the school. In 1999, the College's Philosophy and Theology of St. Pius Seminary transferred to Cagay and named the school Sancta Maria Mater et Regina Seminarium to honor the Blessed Virgin Mary. St. Pius Seminary decided to retain and maintain its high school and pre-college until 2012. Pre-college was transferred to Sancta Maria Mater et Regina Seminarium or SMMRS. We are now having a Holy Mass for the soul of my mother, Susana Grijaldo Cartojano, and my late wife, Shana May Kua de Lima. After the Holy Mass, my childhood friend, Father Edwin Bumbais, invited me and Rosette to Sancta Maria Mater Seminary in Cagay for lunch together with his mother and family. Father Erwin also showed us the fish ponds that he's taking care of, and in here you can find a lot of cultured fish like milkfish and tilapias, as well as shrimps and some of the squid. We are having our lunch here in the Seminarian's Rest House and also Father Erwin's Rest House, and we are going to eat fresh catch fish from the fish ponds.
Sino? Kabulig nyo?
Wala, may ginapakilala. Pero gusto ko.
Dugay na.
Namin niya kan handi kay Erwin, Diyos ko may ano ka dito. Marautan mo ta. Relax. Kaong ka mo.
Ang tambo, alamis ko gidna.
Ay, yung mga upo. Ay, ganyan.
Doon sa salon.
Ay, doon. Pinalin mo. Pinalin mo. Actually, ang inuusapan ni December 30, wala siya.
Okay ni sa diabetes, imong luto nang oh. May diabetes naman ko, type 2.
Sino ikaw?
Pareho kami ni Erwin. Oh my God, look at this. Ito? Ha? Ito? Ay, butang natin di sa tunga para.
To, kawan mo to.
The fish are eating right now. It's feeding time, so they're right there. Right down here.
Whether you are a curious local visitors, a seasoned traveler, a busy businessman, or just someone looking to spend quality time with family and friends, come and have a fantastic experience here at Crypto Cafe.
Alright, we are here right now in Crypto Cafe. Crypto Cafe is situated along the Arnaldo Boulevards, right in front of the Tanque Elementary School. This is where you're gonna go to upload your video, social media's updates. So all you have to do is just check in here in Crypto Cafe because they ask this high-speed internet in the area.
Crypto Cafe is a modern, eclectic restaurant cafe and bar in a small city, but got big ideas. The first of its kind in Roxas City, Philippines. Combine the stylish ambience of a fine dining restaurant, the comfort of a homegrown cafe, and the minimalist functionality of a place of business.
And this is the Starbucks of Roxas City Cafe. So you might want to consider this if you are here in Roxas City Cafe. The second floor.
At Crypto Cafe, they created a uniquely eclectic space for guests where each one can find a favorite spot. Whether you're looking for an intimate dining experience, a cozy spot for afternoon coffee, or a functional space for meetings.
The cakes is a must to try. As you can see over here, they have different kinds of cakes. Excellent place to be.
Crypto Cafe houses some interesting pieces from local artists as well. Whether you're an art aficionado, a curious diner, or a budding local artist looking to showcase your works of art, they got the space for you. If you want to hang out in a place surrounded by creativity, head on to the second floor. Sometimes you just need a nice modern space that allows you to get creative or be creative. They have fully equipped functions rooms, workspaces for your meetings, trainings, and seminars. If you need a space to brew creative ideas or plan big things, they have amenities for you. They also support local artists, local farmers, and local ideas. They take pride in using local ingredients, promote Philippine coffee, and help nurture the talents of local artists. Aside from providing spacious interior for art exhibits, they also have an outdoor area for bands and solo artists. So the next time you visit the Roxas City Capiz, come and drop by the Crypto Cafe. After almost a half a day of downloading and updating my social medias and YouTube channels, we proceed to a nearby chicken place where we order grilled chicken for my farewell party tonight. After we order the chicken and pork, we continue our journey to the city.
Bawa kung ganyan ang una-una kaon niya.
my alma mater school, the Colegio de la Purísima Concepcion. Inside the campus of Colegio de la Purísima Concepcion, where I used to go for schooling. I used to be a part of this school activities like school folk dancers here in Colegio de la Purísima Concepcion, and this is where we always go and have our folk dances.
I feel so happy to be back here in my alma mater school, and once again I have to say goodbye. Thank you, Colegio de la Purísima Concepcion, for all the teachings that I learned in this school. Until we meet again.
Okay, we are here right now inside the Immaculate Concepcion Metropolitan Cathedral here in Roxas City, Capiz.
The Immaculate Concepcion Metropolitan Cathedral is one of the most significant and well-regarded places of worship in Panay or Roxas City, Capiz, dating back to the 1800s. The church has been one of the best-known landmarks of Capiz, as it serves to show a glimpse into the province's distant past. One of the oldest in Panay Island, this church is a silent witness to events that have unfolded in the city over the past centuries. Its imposing view complements the city plaza fronting the Panay River and the Capiz Bridge. Fiesta lights add glitter to the church.
It's really raining real hard here in the city proper, where is the plaza is located at. So as you can see right here, right behind me, what is this? This is the City Hall of Roxas City right behind me, and just right over here on this side, just right next to the City Hall, is the Immaculate Concepcion Church, or Immaculate Concepcion Metropolitan Cathedral is situated at. Right next to it is my home school, the Colegio de la Purísima Concepcion, and the old building all the way down here is the old City Hall, and right here in front of me is the old plaza.
It's time to say goodbye to my hometown. The last time I was here is 1986. Yes, it is 3 decades ago since the last time I was here, but it feels like it all happened yesterday. A very quick 3 days of a glimpse to my hometown, to see my childhood place, to see my friends and families, to reminisce my past. The original plan did not happen, but I am glad I made it here. If there will be a next time, how I wish I could come back together with my 2 sons, Rafael and Rap Rap.